We welcome all followers to our new streaming broadcast. Welcome to Uncle Dookie's Reign.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between our visitors and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And this
kicked y'all out, boys and girls.
Back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, we know he got Derrick Henry a whole ass, so we got to play him.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense for the Browns, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
All right, watch the over-the-middle pass.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. That's not a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
Interception.
Hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And got his man.
Who the fuck keeps putting this whole ass nigga in the game?
Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He really got everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And we knew that this offense was going to try to put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Wow.
Here we go with this bullshit.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
See what he come out in. I know he's waiting on me to pick a play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
He's the issue.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
We'll see if we can make this nigga respect the run first.
Pretty decent game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And he is met in his tracks behind the losing 3.
This stat play right here.
This defense is difficult to prepare.
Switch. This shit might be open. Send him on the roll out. Send him on the post. Backside. Boom. He should be open right now.
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left.
Snap. Ah, you got to catch that, boy.
Incomplete.
We ain't showing no more, no respect. So we're gonna go for it.
Third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it here. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now back to throw. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 13.
Come on, man. That's what we don't
14.
need.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
Okay, he didn't break that all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right.
Eyes, eyes.
He's taking him in the hole right now.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man, Thornton. Touchdown, Browns. Tyquan Thornton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from capturing the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All right. You know who his go-to receiver is.
Already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Again, it's Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Texans sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They were losers their last time out, trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it with Henry. 5 yards, a good run there. Now 2nd and goal.
That's good running right there on 1st and goal. That gets him down to the 2. With a lot more pressure on that defense.
Second down and goal. Wilson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They go play action with Wilson.
Oh, they get it, that bullshit.
Texans. Keeft, a 2-yard touchdown grab. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they covered him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it right around the goal line. More dangerous return man showing it here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Browns drive about to get started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that.
Ooh, what a flag at, Rev. What the fuck?
They had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
He sets to fire deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Easy
and
money.
All the way in for the touchdown.
Don't let that boy Taekwon show out on you today, boy.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Now for the PAT, here's Johnson. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do.
Keep playing with me, boy.
They want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Wilson. They set up the screen for Henry. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Browns drive about to get started. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. Talking about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
It's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away, choosing your body to keep people shielded off. There's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Now, a quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming out 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Wilson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Browns are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Browns drive about to get started. Yeah, last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. The throw over the middle, taken in. Finding space at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 9 now. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Texans
Force that, I forced that.
once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. CD, I know it's it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I should
have get that bitch to the big boy.
About it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Here's Wilson to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. He'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson finding Henry here on the crossing route. He will have a first down here if they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Down inside the 10. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Now Wilson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. George Pickens as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Tyquan Thornton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have yet again retaken the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like the memory was a little too long there.
They'll try and throw for it. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
You see him, big money.
First half, we had to break in a one-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Garrett Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football up and drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Derrick Henry. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football, you often find good running lanes.
Fielded just outside the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Browns drive about to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll look to throw here. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll set up to throw. That's complete yet again to Thornton. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton, 35 yards. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touch. And oh, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. There he goes left side. But he is finally run down. Would have been 2 if he made it all the way, but instead, simply a missed extra point.
As you tell me all the time, Brandon, mark that play down. That should be a tie game. Instead, a great job by the guys blocking it. And, boy, they've got to have a great lift going off the field.
And the further it happens in the game, and here in the second half, it just gets more magnified.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine.
That spin move was wild.
Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping
you
for
saw that
the
shit.
But the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. They bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there.
Come on, man. He's wide open and you overthrow that shit.
Get a second.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
CPU Hayden Oren.
They'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The Browns send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
That damn kicking meter too.
A 1st down carry for Henry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 41, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end.
Fuck that bitch, nigga.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a... Now the ball comes loose, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes on the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Well, it doesn't matter where you put him, lined up in the backfield or split out like he was there. He can be a weapon when he gets that ball in his hands. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 15 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember,
come on with the kicking shit, man.
Chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is
let's go, weak ass nigga.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. 6 seconds.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
Ready, set. Watch it.
Here's 2nd and 8. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton from 21 yards away. And the Browns could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Henry again on second down. And for one of the first times,
get out of that formation, boy. It ain't working for you.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't get.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time.
Browns pressure gets to him on 3rd down. Yeah. What you gonna do, my boy? We out here.
They can struggle against a good cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary.
He trying to get his payday. We gonna pay that nigga. We gonna pay that nigga.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up.
Boy, get the fuck out of here.
Contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Wow. Wow. They love you, boy. They love you, my G.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Looking for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing is Wilson. And this is incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Wilson. Pickens on the slant. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. And the busy night for Henry continues. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the
that's how we do. Yeah. Yeah. He out here, nigga. He out here.
For them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. It's a gain of 35. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Texans are going to take possession of it.
How many picks this nigga threw today? 3?
2-score game here in the 4th. And that quick, it kind of keeps the Georgia going, doesn't it?
It does. And you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Here's Wilson. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Let me show you how to run a fucking offense, my boy.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep downfield. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his man, Thornton. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw here. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Okay, ready?
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for our visitors, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.